if a person
Oh,
can handle
here
a
we are.
situation.
It's too windy to burn, but believe me, we will.
And also how it's going to affect you.
I listen to sorceresses and sorcerers. They teach me things. Listening to them are like listening to memories. Did you know that sorcerers exist outside of witchcraftdom? What do you want to call it? Yes, they do. Jewish rabbis, the darkest temples, they're sorcerers too. What else? Priests that go and do Catholic Church. The ministers that scream and tell you to be who you should be and have a direct communication with your God. Look at this little... He's just ready. I want to show you folks the fireweed. It's doing great. It just blow up. It's not overly impressive when it does do a bloom. It kind of like stops where it goes, but it kind of opens up your nose. So this one is in an earlier stage. As you see, some deer must have tried to take a piece out of it or something and bent it. I love this. I think this is the mint stuff she was telling me about. I don't know what that is. It could be oregano. My wife knows more of this stuff. Enjoy the fake turkeys from my mother. Come take a look. Now, ooh. Yes. And these, look at this impressive specimen. Love it. Look at it. Now, if you look close at some of them today, like this one, you can see that. And they open up a little bit more. Usually they do. The edgelords are me. If there's another, I'll let him see. My grandfather was the head butcher out here in the greatest hotel of the time in this area, and the president of the Sportsmen's Association for this entire county, which is a very touristy, very populated county. That's right, he was edgy. He didn't like to sit in tree stands and hunt deer. He liked to hunt fast varmints and rabbits on the move. He was impatient like me. I move fast, you see. Here's why. My wife loves race car drivers. I'm not somebody who's going to sit here and tell you I've been playing with witchcraft for 20 years. Listen, anybody who's a magic user, figuring this out, especially an adult, you've been using this forever. You've been using magic forever. You ain't just been using it now. You just realize you've been using it now. You have been using this forever. It is born within you. Look at this little thing. Now, I love thistles, but this has got to get mowed, this little portion here. The therapeutic portion. Then I can have a clear distinction between left and right. And when people come over here, nobody visits. I've scared so many people away over the years because I'm unapologetic about my thought points. I have plenty of room for plenty of thought points. But unfortunately, I'm a loud person, I guess. And so my thought points are so over-empowering that no one wants to speak to me when they come here about, magic. It's funny, too. I'm going to tell you what I see. This has definitely become a female-dominated craft. And all is well with that. It should be. There's 100 reasons why it should be. It's due. However, males like me need to have our voices heard. I listened to classics like this one from a year ago from a mentor of mine who may not know. There's a few mentors out there who may not know. They're starting to know now. I tell you what, you'd be lucky to find a 5-pointed star, let alone one with 11 sides on it. Honestly, you'd be lucky to find a triangle. You'd be really lucky in your craft if you're thinking you're going to go and be in some awesome coven where everybody understands each other. Let me explain to you how covens should work, ideally. You should know in the room, in the coven, the 5 points of separation. You should know who in that room is your closest ally and who could potentially be your enemy. But nobody should really potentially be your enemy. No. What it should mean is that you and whoever that person is or people near the end of the 5 points of perspective, you'll be right back. Good, I'll be here all day. Once you know who those people are in your coven, you're supposed to know the problems you have. Spell them out. After all the pecking is done and all the pecking order has gone away and you truly understand, you've been through thick and thin with your coven, you have told them fuck you, they told you fuck you. Listen, I had a coven, that shit ain't gone. Now I'm laughing. Now I laugh. Now I laugh. Let's wait a couple years. No, I'm gonna wait a few. I'll tell you. I don't care if I grow grotesque. I don't care if I lose my voice. I'll find another way to communicate. Covens don't just dissolve. They fucking slice apart. And you do not break a coven that easily. It's not as easy as you think. It is not like unfriending and blocking people in the modern age. How stupid is that? Do not form a coven online unless you know your folks all in the coven, not just one or two. All of them start with 1. Then go by 2, 3, 4, 5-parted star. That's right. Probably keep your shit secret. Tell you what, everybody else does. You cannot talk too much about your coven out here in this world. People like things they see and they go and take and fuck them all up. It is not easy to hold together a coven to begin with. It is not easy at all. Especially when you're not fully being yourself. This lady talking about witchcraft.
It's also important.
I'm not going to show you her.
People will ask me about
she tells you in this video the dangers of witchcraft. By the time I figured out what the dangers were, it was already in. My wife loves race car drivers. I'm fast. I'm not the Kobe Bryant of magic here. I know who is. He's pretty fucking cool. That's not what I do. I go fast. Right by you like a fucking snake. That doesn't mean I can't be caught. And that don't mean you can't cut my tongue out. Okay? Witches had their tongues cut out. Witches were burned. Anybody who was even accused of one in the wrong period of time was locked up. And that's if they were lucky. Shit. I think the way it goes, Isaac Newton was born a day after Galileo was locked up or died. I actually knew this. But I block information like anybody else who has books. You can't remember everything all the time unless you're teaching that subject. You know that, magic users. You know goddamn well you have to do tricks beyond tricks to sit there and tell your life story like that to people. No, it's not easy. We don't do that. I do that. I'm the fool. We need to be prepared. There's many of us fools. Many of us performers and entertainers, we need to always be prepared for a pie in the face. We need to be quick with our words. We need to be fast on our feet. That's what I do. Don't be envious of me because you're not the fool. You're not the fool. You're wiser than me. You know the tricks. You know the things that I forget sometimes, and I don't know to begin with because you know why? I'm just too fucking fast. All right. If you're going to fucking dick around with magic, make sure your ears work. Make sure when people tell you you are things, you're a seer, you're an oracle, you're this, you're that, okay? Listen to what they're saying to you. And then ask yourself inside, why is someone putting all that into you? Okay? Now, in my situation, I have a wife who happens to practice witchcraft. She's not a sorceress. She's a high priestess. She believes in healing. She does her daily readings. She can read into anything she wants to. But to keep that sanity in bay, to keep the sanity in the bay, rather, she has a limit. And I'm like well beyond that shit. So I try not to annoy her too much, but you know what? When she met me, I was the most rational man in the world, mostly. And I had a sore spot for this stuff. So here we are. Look, oh my God, look at this. Ooh, the wind. Some say Odin is the wind. He told me he was the earth. Who the hell was talking to me? Careful when you play around with your tarot cards, your Ouija boards, and all that other fun stuff. This is going on 9+ minutes here, so this is important. Be real careful. If you're not used to flying high and going fast, you're going to crash faster than anybody. Listen, we all do it. You're going to go, and for some of you, there's not anything I can say or anybody else can say that would stop you. So don't. You're supposed to not. If that's you out there, listener, you believe in something like this? You know what this is? This is anything I want it to be. Do your research. Drink your Pepsi. Stay up at night. Take this year to read. It's the end of the summer. For all of you who are late to the party, okay? This is why you're feeling this right now. This is where people who are already established in this start getting all... I'm watching it too. Yo, I am watching it, and I'm going to tell you something. Anybody who thinks otherwise and sat here this long for the 10 minutes, because this is about done. Any one of you out there, including her or any other her or he or them, they, them, whoever they are, I have now taken what I'm going to speak about to the wider audience and narrow this shit down and down and down till we all figure out why we're here. You think you know? Okay. Let's put that to the test if you think you know why you're here. Put yourself to the test. Don't let me test you. Test yourself. Look back at your life a year ago, 2 or 3, and I tell you what, if you're like this lady over here, you already documented your life. You know your choices. You can see it. That can be your journal. Go on YouTube. Go on Facebook. I dare you to shoot high if you want to. Get it out of the way. Go all the way up. Okay? However you got to do it. Go up your tree the way you got to go. Some of us don't do that stuff. Just be you and go and strike. This is the end of the summer. It's a seasonal thing, magic. When you live in a hot climate, you're cheating the system. When you live in a cold climate, you're cheating the system. When you live in a seasonal climate like mine, oh shit, you feel every month, every week, every fucking day. Alright? There's a season to things. You will learn this. I don't want to teach strangers on a screen who aren't talking back at me. I'm not doing it. I don't know everything, but I do know how magic and seasonal, depressive, affective disorders, and all those fucking words were. I do know how they work. Ladies and gentlemen, I've worked in the medical field too long and I left. I loved it too much. And because I did, when I found motherfuckers I managed who I didn't see loved the profession and just wanted to hide every mistake and put people at risk, forget it. I'm changing my language. The hell with them. Okay? Don't you put me near people who don't love what they do. You witches out there, I know a lot of you love what you do. I am not talking to you. When I talk to you, you know it. I'm talking about more important things than people who are having beefs and shit. This is how we learn. Alright? Okay? Go outside and breathe. Look at yourself on the phone, and then look at yourself in the mirror. Then put all your makeup on, and look at yourself then. Mirror magic. I don't know why people aren't doing enough of this. You all do it in private. You act silly as hell about it. Anybody has a mirror in their house does mirror magic. That's it. You are a magician. Yes. Yes, you are. You may not be a very skilled one yet, but you have the potential. If you have a mirror in your home and you stare in that thing and do your makeup, ooh, you definitely do mirror magic. This is a long video. It's a ramble of jambles. I can do this. I can walk around my lawn and be loud. I don't care who hears me. I don't care if the wandering minstrels hear me. There's people go up and down this road who have all types of faith. Yes, I don't care. I'm the wandering minstrel, wandering on my lawn, laughing about the day's ends, laughing about the day's beginning. Everything is here. Life, death, atrophy, entropy. Use your words correctly, okay? Blessed be. Goodbye.